Hi there, I'm Mercedes. This is Gabe. Criterion was so nice to invite us here to pick out some movies, so I'm excited to see what they've got. Oh, damn. Holy shit. Well, this is Iron Man, the really rare hand-drawn cover. Marvel put out a bunch of these hand-drawn covers a few years ago. Nobody really knows why. Millions of dollars they are worth, but I think we're gonna get lucky with this one. Let's see. It's 1 and 2. What's fun about Iron Man 2 in this specific context is that Pepper actually gets topless. And, you know, as Martin Scorsese once said, that's cinema.
Hunger Games. This was an excellent film. Mercedes, this was a rom-com, or how would you classify it?
It's almost like the marriage between a rom-com and a war movie, I'd say.
Yes.
I don't know. Wow. I think it touched all of America's hearts.
Yes.
All right.
I love Japanese cinema, so this was a really,
And the first Japanese movie to really go into the mainstream, I feel like, you know?
and talk about these complex issues.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow.
You've seen it?
Oh yeah. It was the last movie I watched with my mother,
that's awesome.
actually, before she died.
Thanks.
Yeah, she died.
Oh, damn. These two right next to each other, what a coincidence. This is a little personal, but The Mortal Instruments, City of Bones, I actually lost my virginity to this movie. It's very romantic, but when I converted, I became a born-again virgin, so, you know, you gotta do it all again. And that's where this baby comes in. The One Direction Up All Night Live Tour DVD, great for over the bra, under the shirt stuff, let me tell you. Really gets you in the mood. Wow.
This is so funny that the National Treasure and National Treasure 2 movies, these are classic.
God, yeah.
So
love
basically,
this.
you probably haven't seen them, but it's about a pirate who sails the 7 seas. He goes around, his name Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow, and with his marauding crew, and they sail around. Do you have any? Have you seen these? Or
Oh God, I love those movies. You know, I think at like the 36-minute, 38-second mark, the letters spell out QAnon, and I realized it was a sign from above that I should form this group. And you know, we're so committed to just sharing the truth with the world, and this movie honestly just changed my life.
A classic. The highest grossing movie of all time, The Prince and Me Too, The Royal Wedding. There's a lot of, you know, drama shrouded around this set. I actually read a thesis called Breaking Down the Pillars of The Prince and Me Too, The Royal Wedding, and
I actually wrote a thesis in film school, breaking down the feminist pillars of The Hangover.
wow.
Oh, Sherlock. This is sort of a mindfuck. It's really not for everyone. It's very intellectual. You have to pay attention the entire time, but every second is worth it. Oh my god. Okay. And in this Sherlock film, I actually travel back in time. I actually, to avoid missing any critical information, I hooked myself up to feeding tubes and a catheter, so I wouldn't have to press pause on the film. But totally worth it. You will not regret.
Oh, this movie? So one time I committed vehicular manslaughter, and I drove home. I was in such a bad mood after. I didn't even turn on the radio. I was so upset. And then I put this movie on, and it just cheered me right up. It's such a comfort movie for me. Every time I hit somebody with my car, I just put this thing on and I feel better.
Yeah, me too. The Spice Girls Spice World movie, Korean bootleg edition, I think can bring a smile to anybody's face, and even in the darkest of hours. Sexy,
Yeah.
funny, shocking, comforting. Thank you, Criterion. It meant a lot to us.
Thank you
Thank you.
for these films. Thank you.
I love movies.
They're so good.